Electricity prices have gone up. In August 2025, Energy Petroleum Regulatory Authority reported that as part of its price review, Kenyans will have to pay 5 shillings and 24 cents more per kilowatt of electricity starting in October. For most households, this means steeper power bills and further straining already tight budgets to light homes. But before pointing the finger at Kenya Power, what can you do at home to manage your electricity costs?
If you're not using it, switch it off. Probably more than 10 years ago, the government, of course, with the facilitation of Kenya Power, came together and said, let's change all the bulbs from the normal ones to the energy savers. You will find an energy saver, for example, is rated 5 watts, while the traditional bulbs is rated 60 watts. They do the same job, but one is consuming more than the other one. We have seen from experience our very good customers switching off appliances like maybe the refrigerator, even the deep freezers. Normally what happens is that this kind of equipment, they are designed and made to self-regulate. So when you switch it on and off, you actually get to use more electricity. It's better you leave it run on and then it regulates itself.
The fourth tip Richard suggests is to switch off equipment that uses LEDs at the socket when they are not in use. The fifth hack is to use automated water pumps, which only operate when necessary and consume minimal electricity. Appliances like kettles, microwaves, and electric cookers also consume a lot of power. The trick, however, is to look for energy-saving appliances when shopping.
An electric kettle, you will find most of them are rated 2000 watts and above. 2000 watts is an equivalent of 20 bulbs, non-energy savers. For electric cooking, we have something called clean cooking. We have what we call an energy saver cooker coil, which even for us as Kenya Power, we have been trying going around to educate our customers that when you use this induction coil, it is cheaper than using the traditional electric cookers. The industry today is continuously producing what we call energy-saving appliances. So when you go to the market and you want to buy an electric kettle, a microwave, you look at what we call the rating. So the lower the rating, the lesser the energy it will use in the house.
Even with these tips, some consumers might notice fluctuations in their power usage despite paying the same amount each month.
We have what we call the pass-through costs. That is the fuel energy cost. We have the forex, the inflation and warmer. Now these elements, they change every month. For those who buy token, for example, you can buy token worth 1,000 shillings. You get 40 units. This month, next month you can use the same 1,000 shillings. You get 41 or 42 because of the differences that change every month in those 4 elements.
Other components that make up your bill include energy consumption, which is the units you use in a specific period, usually 30 days, VAT, the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation that ensures electricity reaches rural areas, and the regulator EPRA. Fuel prices, inflation, and global factors like currency exchange rates all influence what makes up your bill at the end of the month.
Our generation mix currently still has diesel generators. Diesel generators are expensive, and remember, we do not have oil in Kenya, so we import oil. So that means whenever we have the prices fluctuating or going up or down in the global market, it ends up at the generation point, which then now affects directly the cost of electricity.
Kenya's electricity costs are higher than in most African countries, partly because the government is still expanding its power infrastructure to reach more homes. There are, however, reforms underway to make electricity more affordable.
The current Energy Act, which came into force in 2019, had the liberalization of the market to allow more distributors apart from Kenya Power to come on board. The other thing is you have also seen a lot of efforts being put in by the regulator to allow in what we call the standalone or the self-generations, which then can also be fed into the grid. The other thing which I've also mentioned is the effort to ensure that we have universal access. That is everybody, whether in the town or rural areas, having electricity with them. That would mean we would have more people consuming electricity, and therefore that would cut down the cost. We also have net metering. If you as Josephine has your solar and you also have electricity, then it means whenever you have excess, you can give it to us so that we take it to where it is required.